Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about all things autism and labels. This is information that I've got from the National Autistic Society website in the UK where I'm from, and the introduction they say is this: autism is a spectrum condition. All autistic people can share certain difficulties, but being autistic or having autism will affect them in certain ways. The terms that are used include autism, which is classic autism, canner autism, pervasive developmental disorder, high functioning autism, Asperger's syndrome, pathological demand avoidance, autism spectrum disorder, and autism spectrum condition. Because of changes to the main diagnostic criteria, autism spectrum disorder is now the diagnostic term to be used. However, clinicians will still use additional terms to help diagnose a particular autism profile described to them by the individual. So let's go into the first profile, which is Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's syndrome, a clinician might describe somebody as having Asperger profile if there has been no clinical delay in language or cognitive development, but still have social communication difficulties. They may also have delays in motor development. Demand avoidant profile. A clinician may describe a person as having a demand avoidant profile or pathological demand avoidant if they are driven to excessively avoid everyday demands expectations. Canner syndrome. One autistic disorder beginning in childhood by the presence of abnormal or impaired development in social interaction and communication, and a markedly restricted repertoire of activity and interest. Pervasive developmental disorder is characterized by the development of socialization and communication skills. Symptoms include problems with understanding and using language and relating to people. High-function autism is a term applied to people with autism who are deemed to have a high IQ of 70 or more than other people with autism. People with high-functioning autism have a lower verbal reasoning ability. They have more problems functioning independently. It currently overlaps the diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome. There are comorbidities such as depression, bipolar disorder, and obsessive-compulsive disorder. My view on this is that I find all these labels are confusing. I've been diagnosed with high-functioning autism, which seems to me to be very similar to having Asperger's syndrome. To be told that Asperger's syndrome is different, I didn't really realise that there are so many forms of autism that are used still and how they can affect people. But being on the spectrum, we're all different. I think for me, being diagnosed with high-functioning is the same as having Asperger's because we both have the same traits or problems, and we both have eye contact problems, body language problems, sarcasm problems. We both are higher functioning people on the higher end of the spectrum. So for me, I would say I can call myself an Aspie because I identify more in the Asperger's syndrome profile, whereas I don't really see myself in the high functioning side of it. But because I've been diagnosed with high functioning, I guess that I am. But for me, I call myself an Aspie or an Autie, or I call myself an autistic person because that's what I am. I am diagnosed with autism, so therefore I'm on the autistic spectrum. So if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you like this video. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all again soon. Bye.